Hi guys, this is Moe Bun, a Jiangshi Vtuber. Vtuber inflation has become a trendy word in our community. People tend to think it starts to cost more and more to become a Vtuber. But actually, you will need to face more than just paying a bigger bill to become a Vtuber. In this video, I'm going to share with new Vtubers or the people who are considering to be Vtubers 5 risks that you might need to take into consideration after you become a Vtuber. The truths are sometimes tough to hear, so if you are not ready for this information, please click on the cross on your top right. If you decide to stay, I will share my experience and reflect on how to avoid these risks. If you are thinking about starting your Vtuber career, these tips might help you a lot. If you think this video helps you, please give it a like and comment below so you can get more content like this. So I recommend you to finish video until the end to have an overview about what you'll be getting through. Also, I stream on YouTube. Feel free to stop by and chill and ask questions. I also accept video commissions in a budget-friendly price. All you need to do is to check my commission page listed below in description, as well as a timestamp of this video. With that said, let's get into the video. First risk: your investment money may not pay back. As you may have noticed, VTubing is burning money like paper. Vtuber Inflation is referring to how much newcomers need to spend to get an avatar. Even though I had a video about how to start VTubing for free, these days as the virtual community expands rapidly, everyone wants to stand out. I saw lots of VTubers start their debut with a full package. Well, I think they prepared so much that it has to be called a package. Like they have a fully rigged model, emotes, overlay, lore video, and sometimes even has original songs. I understand that you want to present your best in debut, but in my opinion, it's not very necessary. Yes, you can start VTubing for free, but as I mentioned in the end of that video, as you get deeper into your own lore and style, you may want to have some accessories fitting more to yourself, and you want to provide your community with continuous content, then you should start commissioning artists. I'm currently on that stage, and man oh man, all the artists are so talented and amazing. I just want to commission them all. As time goes, you may also want to upgrade your gears and accessories. For example, getting a better mic, get a VR headset, or even full body tracking. These are all taking a lot of money as well. Aside from all the money you potentially need to pay, when you start your VTuber journey with small to none community, you will take some time to reach affiliate to be able to collect memberships. But still, compared to the thousands of dollars you spend in avatar and art, how many subscribers do you need to collect to make that end meet? You can do the math. So, how do you avoid it by reducing the budget? My first suggestion would be do it yourself. Make your own art, make your own emotes, and I think emotes are a good niche to start with. They are very small and it's a good way to bring interaction with your community. There are lots of emotes tutorial online and you can just look it up. My second suggestion is that you should accept that you cannot be perfect from start. I started streaming with a really ugly model that I made myself and was using the mic from my headphone, and then slowly upgrade to my model and accessories to what I have now. It's a continuous learning and developing process. Even though you might not present in the perfect form with full package in the beginning, you'll instead tell and show the story of your growth in the journey. And your community will feel really proud to see how their support makes you grow and improve. If you are a perfectionist for your debut stream, I would suggest you to try to stream without debuting, pre-debut. You can start with a PNG picture or a free avatar, and slowly save up for your accessories and rigging. Take time to find good artists that you can afford. Give it a longer plan so you don't feel too anxious about how much money you need to spend. But please, 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 don't take a loan for VTubing. Having a loan will just make you much more stressful and you might burn out much faster. If you're interested in how to earn some side money as a beginner VTuber without partner or affiliate, I can share with you 5 ways to earn some extra money as a new VTuber. All you need to do is comment below that you're interested in this topic. Then I can prepare a video to share with you these 5 ways. The second risk that I want to share is that you might lose most of your free time. If you start VTubing as an indie VTuber, You are hoping to provide interesting content as products, so you need to bring out art, meme, music, videos, because only these things can attract the audience, and they might expect you to be as productive as company-owned VTubers to keep them entertained. But at this moment, you won't have an agent, artist, or a marketing manager, so you will have to take all these jobs by yourself. For example, you don't know marketing, but you need to brand yourself and networking. You are not an artist, but you gotta draw art. You are not a video editor, but you gotta edit your own clips and videos. Then research algorithms in different social medias and upload videos yourself. You might also need to take classes about how to draw or how to edit videos. And learning absolutely takes a lot of time as well. Any of the tasks I mentioned above can easily take up a whole day. I sometimes can research and edit video for over 9 hours without moving. On top of that, if you plan to stream regularly, you will also need to research for topics and games. With all these tasks, lots of your time will be dedicated in front of the PC. If you have another job on the side, you probably will spend most of your free time preparing all sorts of content. What can we do to avoid spending a lot of time on VTubing? In my opinion, starting off as an individual VTuber is never an easy task. It's time and money consuming, and you are not even guaranteed to reach your goals. This is the tough fact. But if you want to grow as a VTuber by yourself and have a budget, spending loads of your time on it is almost unavoidable. So it's really important that you adjust your mindset, see your tasks as challenges, and enjoy what you do. After you complete the challenges you set, you can only get more and more motivated. So before you move on, I have some questions for you to think about. Do you have the will to continue study and keep that motivation to make art and content? Are you ready to spend most of your time in front of PC to work? Next, there are always tons of projects and art you want to make, but you cannot start all of them at the same time by yourself. My recommendation is that you need to have an overview of the projects you need to do. Schedule your day in an efficient way and avoid working on your maximum to prevent burnout. If you are interested in how to plan your time effectively, I have some small tips that work for me, and I believe some of them work for you as well. Leave a comment down below if you're interested, and I will prepare a video sharing my tips with you. Risk number 3. You might get anxious over your number and burn out. As an indie VTuber, you just spent lots of money to start. You are motivated and you want to make a difference as fast as possible. But 1 week, 2 weeks, a month passed. You still might not be able to gain a group of audience, and you don't know if or when this state will end. All you can do is to push yourself to click on that Go Live button and keep on trying. You might easily feel discouraged and unmotivated because you don't see any feedback from your hard work. Then that leads to breakdowns and burnout. Actually, there was a period of time where I kept checking the states and numbers over 50 times a day, and the numbers, of course, was not growing. I started questioning myself about my ability, if I'm actually interesting, or think about how to make the number grow faster. This is a state that you might get yourself into without even noticing it. If you realize that you start refreshing your website on channel status, start to question yourself, then you probably need a break to adjust that attitude. And how did I get out of that situation? Here are my suggestions. I think any content creator need that number analysis the channel performance, but you need to understand that your number and status is nothing more than just a tool. It's not for you to compare with other people, nor a tool to blame yourself. Also, don't have too high expectations on your numbers. VTuber community is exploding day by day. It's getting harder and harder to stand out. Besides, the growth is based on both your effort and luck. Sometimes it's just not your moment to shine yet. The last thing I want to remind you again is that you need to compare the number to your own. Only if you stop focusing on the speed of your growth can you start enjoy what you are doing and be yourself. The chance of burnout will be reduced. There are lots of factors that lead to a burnout. I've been through a lot of them as well. I'm preparing to write my own experience and share with you. So please subscribe and turn on notification so you don't miss the video when it comes out. No matter if you are big or small, trying to impress everyone and make everyone happy is never possible. There will always be someone who shows up in your chat and comments and leaves some messages that are intended to troll you and make you mad. Have you experienced it? If you have, please share in the comments. If not, maybe just give it a thought. If you will take the comments seriously, either get hurt from these comments or want to change yourself to satisfy them, VTubing might not be a suitable place for you. And how to avoid it? Sadly, Internet never lacks trolls and people who enjoy spreading toxicity. All you can do is to grow stronger, ignore the trolls and hate. Here I need to remind you that you need to defer the suggestions and hate speech. Real suggestions can help you grow. For example, if you get comment like, your mic has lots of background noises, then you might consider save up for a better microphone. But if a comment says your voice is ugly, well, tell them that they are not welcomed in your channel. Don't even try to impress the ones who already hate you. This might be a tough progress to train yourself to ignore the toxicity, but you will feel yourself much happier when you just be yourself. Your physical and mental health might decrease. I've witnessed a lot of VTubers graduating or taking long and short breaks due to health-related problems. But with all the problems mentioned above, it can easily bring you overwork and overthink. Then your mental stability would reduce. You might feel lost and anxious, and before you notice it, you start to feel depressed and self-questioning. Plus, long working hours will make you sit in front of a PC for a longer time. You won't have time to exercise or get some fresh air, and you might start to feel weak and get sick. And I will share with you briefly what I did. First, you need to train your will to be strong. Ignore hate messages. Encourage yourself that you are learning and growing. You need to know that you've done a lot, and you must have learned a lot as well. Reward yourself with a nice dinner or a weekend out in a new city. You deserve it. Second, plan your time efficiently. There are certain times in the day and week that you are more productive. Use that time wisely. I've recently figured out a schedule that allows me to create content, travel, and exercise. Yeah, and I will share my schedule with you. Third, you'll need to take it slow. There are always at least 10 projects spinning in my brain that I want to do for my community, but I only have 2 hands and can only work on one thing. So I just simply forgive myself for not being able to do as much, and there's no regret. With this figured out, I just feel motivated and proud. You deserve to feel the same. After you watch this video, are you still thinking about joining VTubing? Or has it changed your opinion over VTubers? Leave a comment below on what you think. If you are still willing to give it a try, I will show you some goodies. So in the next video, I'm going to introduce some of my bookmark website to download free materials for VTubing. Remember to subscribe and turn on notification. Check my commission page if you are interested in getting a budget-friendly avatar to start your VTubing career. Give this video a like if you think this video helps you. Comment that you finished watching, or if you have more useful tips to share. Your like and shares is my best support. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!